Lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots, and he's not making the same impact on that end of the floor.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. The forwards are Thompson and Harris. Robinson is out there with Cunningham. And it's Duran in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Thunder, Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3. Greg, not many games remain in the season, and the posturing beginning for these teams as they jostle for postseason positioning.
Yeah, this is the time to give full effort and to really communicate. When the pressure rises, teams can either gel together or fall apart.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Cunningham. Pass to Hartenstein. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. For 3, Holmgren. Thompson with the rebound. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Now Cunningham. Duran with the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Oh, what a great finish as he gets bumped on his way up. He'll go to the line and try to tack on another. And this young Pistons team, GA, you and I love them, building around toughness.
Yeah, offensively, attacking the paint, defensively, where they are engaged. And they'll send you to the foul line quite a bit, but that's a product of that hard-nosed style.
On the free throw, no good. And DB, you watch how the Thunder play defense. Great rim protection.
Kevin, this philosophy is all about taking away the paint first. If the ball is in the paint, sharks are in the water.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Thompson, a screen on SGA. Inside, Thompson. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Cunningham. And there's SGA on the assist by Holmgren.
I tell you, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander getting it done inside. So crafty with his footwork and ability to get shots.
Thompson outside. Pass to Robinson. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Holmgren with a screen on Cunningham. SGA finds Holmgren. Good on the bucket.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Now here is Harris. His last outing, he had 24 points. Cunningham for 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. SGA surveying the defense. Holmgren outside. Basket counts. Holmgren's got 6.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside, SGA. And here is Dort. Knocks down the 3 ball.
You can see the work Lou Dort has put in to make himself a threat from 3. That's a pretty looking shot right there.
Harris outside. Back to Cunningham. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now, here's SGA. You talk about a player who can absolutely light it up. He averages over 31 points a game. Outside Robinson. Pass to Duran. Now, here's Thompson. Here's Robinson. Fires the 3. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
SGA on the wing. Covered by Cunningham. Yep, that one goes.
He's been on a nice little run in this first quarter. He is laser focused.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks. Cunningham with it. 6 points for him. Good, nice job down low. Cunningham's got 8 points.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Holmgren outside. Shot clock at 6. And the shot goes in. 8 points for him.
Their size and their skill, that's almost too easy for Chet Holmgren.
And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Holmgren outside. Off target from outside. Detroit is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And Thompson slams it home.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punch it home like that.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 2. And the layup is good.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
SGA's gone 4 of 5 shooting from the field. Cunningham kicks to Robinson. Harris outside. 6 on the shot clock. And a miss there on the triple. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with the screen on Cunningham. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. The offensive rebound. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Holmgren's got 10 points.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Williams against Thompson. Back to Cunningham. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Cunningham's got it all tied up now for the Pistons.
Yeah, terrific work in the two-man game results in an easy bucket. That's how you do it.
Outside, Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Cunningham. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And the Pistons with possession here. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander, following the three-pointer by Cade Cunningham. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. Detroit also making some changes. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Jenkins in for Duncan Robinson. Here's Wiggins. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Screen by Wiggins. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Pistons leading by 3 to the paint. Here's Harris. And he drops it in from the low post.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Mitchell passes to Wiggins. And here is Wallace. Outside Williams. Back to Wallace. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Joe. No good again that time.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Jenkins. Harris against Wiggins. Harris outside. And he banks in the layup. And now a 7-point Detroit lead.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Yep, it counts.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this was no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
He's just one of those veterans you can count on from the line. Harris really makes an impact from the stripe.
Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Detroit also making some changes. Stewart comes in for Duren, and it's Howland in for Cade Cunningham.
This is definitely not the guy to foul. He loves getting to the free throw line.
Here's Wallace, and the jam by Wallace.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Here's Huerter, following the score by Oklahoma City. Over to the left wing. The shot by Stewart with no one around. No good from outside. Thunder trailing by 5. Mitchell in the corner. Back to Joe. Wallace kicks to Holmgren. Picked by Williams. Lets it go from the wing. Holmgren can't hit.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Three-pointer. Holland, no good. Oklahoma City's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. And it's Williams throwing it down.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Now, here's Stewart. Still without a basket. Stewart a screen. Huerter passes to Jenkins. Over Mitchell. Detroit, no good that time either. Wallace finds Mitchell. He nails it, and we're tied up.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
And so it's Chet Holmgren making things happen for Oklahoma City. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be back with you shortly. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs. And credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
We've got Wallace. Jalen Williams out there with Holmgren. Then it's Mitchell. And it's Joe in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. With the step back. Herter passes to Stewart. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Stewart's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Pistons. Mitchell outside. Holmgren the pass to Wallace. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks. Coach Mark Daigneault talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it. And if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Back to you.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Jenkins the pass to Herter. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Yeah, nice job there. Just very lackluster defense.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Holmgren. Good. Holmgren's got 12 in the game.
Now that's got to excite Holmgren's fans. If he keeps improving his handles, watch out.
Jenkins the pass to Stewart. Now Herter. Lays it up off the glass. Herter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Now here's Holmgren. He's got 12. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And the Thunder making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. Detroit also making some changes. Asar Thompson, he's checked in for Karis LeVert. Duncan Robinson comes in for Kevin Herter. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Cunningham outside. Here's Holland. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with the win.
And they had to scrape and claw to get the win the last time these two teams went head-to-head. It came down to a few key free throws at the end.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 6. Joe can't get it to go. Holland the pass to Cunningham. Robinson for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Robinson's got 6. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Mitchell with it, covered by Cunningham. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play going to the line for one.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the game here. Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Jalen Williams is checked in for Wiggins. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Isaiah Joe. And People Doors talk about the right time for a team to go all in. What goes into that decision, do you think?
Well, first and foremost, if you are having a high measure of success, it becomes about how do we sustain this roster to not miss the window to compete for championships. If you're talented and you're winning, how do you do the best you can to sustain that kind of success?
Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Mitchell. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren.
Guys, this is what you call a generational talent. Holmgren is bound to fill up the highlight reel every night he plays.
Pass to Holland. Now Stewart. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Pocket 6. Thompson against Wallace. The shot by Thompson, no good. The Thunder leading by 3. In the corner, Wallace with it. They set the pick. There's the triple. Robinson pulls it in. The Pistons have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Cunningham kicks to Robinson. Sinks the three-pointer. Robinson's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Outside Williams. Back to SGA. That shot misses. Cunningham with some nice D. Holland the pass to Cunningham. Robinson a screen on Williams. Cunningham for 3. A shot, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And Detroit has possession. The Thunder making the shot. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. For the Thunder, Hartenstein comes in for Cason Wallace. And it's Dort in for Isaiah Joe. There's a check in for Detroit. Oklahoma City on D. Robinson finds Cunningham. From 11 feet away, it's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's SGA. Williams for 3, and that comes off the assist by SGA. SGA's got his 5th assist in this one. Thompson outside. Now here's Cunningham. He's got 15. To come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Down low. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's a 7-point Thunder lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Holland. Outside Robinson. Now Harris. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
and difficult to convert in the face of that kind of D. Harris isn't afraid to take the tough shots and never has been.
Now here's Holmgren. He's got 18. Up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Thompson. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Cunningham outside. 5 to shoot. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Cunningham's got 17 now.
Keeping his cool against the clock. Nice balanced play by Cunningham.
Holmgren looking around. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. And a chance here to check out some stats for Jalen Duren.
And guys, I think the grind of the season is catching up with him a little bit. It comes across in his rebounding numbers. Over the past 5 games, they've taken a tumble. He seems to be wearing down a bit. Maybe tonight, though, he can get his legs back under it.
Cason Wallace, he's checked in for Holmgren. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Holland. Cunningham passes to Duren. Buries it down low.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
Pass to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander, excellent touch around the rim.
He's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
There's the lob to Duren. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Now SGA, guarded by Robinson. Outside, Dort. It's 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Duren the pass to Robinson. Now here's Cunningham. That 3 off the mark.
Obviously, this hasn't been his strongest quarter, and they need more contribution from him.
Wallace kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with the screen for SGA. No good on the triple. Pistons trail by 5. Duren the pass to Cunningham. Now Harris. Pass to Duren. Cunningham outside. Drops in the tray. Cunningham's got 20 points.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
We've got 1:55 left in the first half. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, Gilgeous-Alexander has that ability to adjust in midair, take the contact. That is nicely done.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
They've also done a great job finding openings and exploiting them. Take those lanes when they're given and turn them into points.
.152 left in the first half of basketball. Mitchell against Cunningham. Inside, here's Thompson. Out to Harris. Pass to Cunningham. 6 to shoot. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Effective from the mid-range. For Cunningham, it's about shooting with confidence.
Outside Williams. Back to SGA. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now.
Harris outside. 55 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Cunningham. Sinks that one from the post. 24 points for Cade Cunningham.
And the strength of Cunningham. Fantastic job there scoring on the defense.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. Hartenstein passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now George. The three. That's good, and SGA with the assist. SGA's got 6 assists now in the game. Here's Duran. And Duran slams it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. SGA, no good.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
Count the basket. Now just a 2-point Thunder lead.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
And so it's Chet Holmgren making things happen for the Thunder. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
I'm here with Mark Dagnall. Coach, how are you feeling about the offensive performance in that first half?
Pretty good. Obviously, we got to get them under control on the defensive end. I thought they played in a pretty good rhythm, but I thought our energy was good. I mean, we got to stack some stops first. We got to get them out of rhythm, but I thought our offense was pretty good. We moved the ball. We played the way we want to play.
You have to set the tone next. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie, for that. And folks, we'll be back with you after this short halftime break. So don't go away.
Hey, everybody. Psst. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
Taking a look here at the Thunder, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
All right, looking back now at that first half, a bit of a hill to climb for the Pistons.
Their trouble is defending the arc. It's got to be a team effort. Just one breakdown, that's all it takes to give up 1-3.
I love playing these types of defenses. I'm ready to lace them up right now and knock some threes down myself, Ernie.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
And here now the Thunder, leading by 5. Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Harris steps in at the 4, with Duran at the center spot. Cade Cunningham out there with Robinson. And it's Thompson in at the small forward.
That's a breakdown defensively right there, folks. He just could not make them pay.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Clever move by the young guy. Thompson sticks with the shot and gets fouled.
It's his first trip to the line. No good on that one. Second free throw, no good. The Thunder leading by 5. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, arguably the most feared slasher in the game. Teammate Jalen Williams said, quote, everybody knows what he's going to do, and he's still able to get to spots on a consistent basis. SGA paused a beat before bluntly saying, I get to the rim on anybody. Kevin, back to you.
Yes, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Harris's shot is off. Oklahoma City's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Off target from three-point range. Pistons trail by 5. Doris, in any discussion about Lou Dort, the first topic has got to be his defense.
Kevin, I'm going to be honest. I don't think we talk about him consistently enough as a player who should and could win Defensive Player of the Year. If you are a perimeter shooter or a perimeter scorer, the last guy you want looking opposite you is Lou Dort.
And SGA has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Holmgren outside. Williams kicks to Dort. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Dort's got 12 in the game.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Duran finds Cunningham. And he uses the glass on the layup. Cunningham's got 26 points.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham's number. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
Now, here's Dort. 12 points for him. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Cunningham kicks to Thompson. Robinson on the wing. And another 3 for Detroit.
You love the start to the second half. 3 for 4. Can they keep it going?
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And these are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA, showing you the top shooting teams in the league. That's the name of the game, putting the ball in the basket. In the third spot, the Pistons. 5th on the list, the Thunder.
And here we've got 2 teams shooting the ball so well on the season, and neither one hesitates to pull the trigger. This is a great matchup.
Now, here's SGA. He's got 18. Here's Holmgren. Over Harris. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Yeah, you can feel Chet Holmgren getting that rhythm, folks. Very tough to slow down now because of size and skill.
Cunningham looking it over. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Cunningham's shot is off. The Thunder leading by 5. Here's Hartenstein. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Hartenstein's got his first points of the game.
Boy, this is the kind of toughness we've come to expect from Hartenstein, especially in the painted area.
Harris outside. To the inside. Cunningham passes to Duran. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 6 assists in the game. Here's Holmgren. That one good for 2. Holmgren's got the lead up to 7 now for the Thunder.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Cunningham on the wing. SGA defending. Just 5 to shoot. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 4 this quarter.
Just doing what he can. He's competing, and he's converting.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
Now here's Holmgren. 24 points for him. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Robinson kicks to Thompson. Pass to Cunningham. To the middle. Here's Duran. And Duran slams it in.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Here's SGA. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
That's a big-time move right there. So crafty, so tough. SGA, big-time skill.
Outside, Robinson. On the wing, Thompson. He's guarded by Williams. Harris's shot is good.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
And quickly, let's look at the numbers for Holmgren. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And as you said, one rung below the leader in block shots. Tremendous motor. He's simply been destroying opponents in the lane. And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. A 2-point game. Baseline jumper. And there's another one for the Thunder.
But Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a thirsty scorer, and if you concede the mid-range, he'll take it.
Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense there from SGA. Outside Williams. Back to Holmgren. And it's off from three-point range. Pistons trail by 4. Here's Cunningham. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
What strength there from Cunningham. Converting through contact really will help his confidence.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Thunder?
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 22 points for him. Holmgren in the post. Harris is there. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Duran. Gets the bucket and the foul. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Detroit shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Pass to Holmgren. Ball is up on top. Outside, SGA. Fires the 3. Thompson with the rebound. Now the Pistons with it. They're on a 15-6 run. Harris. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Now it's a 4-point Piston lead.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
To the paint. Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Jenkins, he's checked in for Cunningham. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Western Conference standings. Taking a look at Oklahoma City, they've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up.
And you know, for the Thunder, they're looking for a strong finish here in the final stretch, as they're currently holding that top spot in the conference, which obviously puts them straight through to the postseason.
Now here is Harris. He's got 13. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Robinson passes to Thompson. Here's Jenkins. Hits it from three-point range. Jenkins got 6.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
SGA has screen on Robinson. Carries it from three-point range. He's got 8.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now, here's Thompson. He has 7. Back to Harris. A 3. That shot, no good. Oklahoma City trailing. Outside Williams. Holmgren outside. Wallace kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Thunder another 3.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
Jenkins the pass to Robinson. Here's Jenkins. He has 6. Pass to Harris. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Oklahoma City's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Thompson against Williams.
The tremendous length at the guard spot that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander presents is a problem for a lot of defensive players.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. A different look for Oklahoma City. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Williams. And then for Detroit, Holland, he's checked in for Harris. Karis LeVert comes in for Thompson. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Robinson.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Boy, the more you watch Shai Gilgeous-Alexander play, the more he shows you the aspects of his game just getting better and better and better.
He's perfect from the line this time.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Now, here's Duren. He's got 15. There's the lob to Duren. And stolen by Wiggins. Now, SGA. He's got 27. And here is Wallace. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dead-eye shooting from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Now Huerter looking to end the run. Bangs home the trifecta. Huerter's got 7.
Boy, this guy not necessarily a knockdown threat from deep, but when you give him that type of room, he will make you pay.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Wallace against LeVert. Here comes Shai. The kick out to Williams from outside the arc. Holland with the rebound. Pistons trail by 3. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Ooh, and I hope he didn't hurt his neck because that was one nasty head fake.
Yeah, the defender bought it all the way, didn't he? Wallace with a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Launches a three. That one doesn't drop. And, well, Detroit shooting a magnificent 69% in this game. Duran against Wallace. And stolen by Wallace. Down low, here's Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. 8 points for Williams.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Holland gets it to go.
Boy, the bounce pass put right on the money. Nice assist.
Joe with it. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Williams a screen on Herter. Bounce pass Joe. The 15-footer. No good there.
Great effort on the glass by the big fella. Nice work.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Aaron Wiggins is out there with Chet Holmgren. Then there's Wallace. Then there's Isaiah Joe. And it's Mitchell in at the point guard. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Here's Joe. Mitchell outside. A three ball. Drains it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Thunder.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Now, here's Cunningham. There's a screen. Lets the three fly. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Wiggins with it. He's picked up by Jenkins. Pass to Wallace. Nice form on the 20-footer. Now it's a 5-point Thunder lead.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Herter. Stewart kicks to Herter. From past the arc. Thunder with the rebound. Here's Joe on the wing. Wallace. At the top of the key, Holmgren fires from deep. Rebound, Detroit. Holland's got his 4th rebound in this one.
I'll tell you, this is not a game he'll want to individually remember, but they are positioned to close this thing out.
Wallace against Cunningham. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Just a special offensive talent. We don't see guys like Cunningham come through the league that often.
SGA's checked in for Oklahoma City. And Detroit with a change here, too. Harris is checked in for Holland.
And you gotta love Cunningham with the way that he's just always under control. He wants to play at his pace, methodically breaking down the defense.
Now here's Wallace. Now Joe. Holmgren sets the screen for Wallace. His three-pointers off the mark.
We call that lockdown perimeter defense against an excellent three-point shooter.
Cunningham outside to take the lead. Detroit, no good that time either.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Wallace, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Driving inside. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, just get right up and over the top of the defense. Gilgeous-Alexander, no doubt.
Here's Cunningham, open and close, and nails it. Cunningham's got 36.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Chalk up two there.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
On the way, Harris. Pass to Herter. Hands it from downtown.
And really no longer a ball stopper. Harris has significantly improved his passing ability over the years.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Harris. Now Cunningham. To take the lead. Herter kicks to Jenkins. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Left side, SGA. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
We have seen this over and over and over again. SGA with the and one.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Williams is checked in. And then for Detroit, Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Stewart. Asar Thompson comes in for Kevin Herter.
One shot.
And it's Duncan Robinson in for Jenkins. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Harris outside. Back to Cunningham. 9 feet out. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Thunder leading by 4. Joe with it. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins passes to SGA. Just 5 on the clock. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham.
Let's remember, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from SGA. Williams is checked in for Wiggins. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
Really getting after the defense since the break. He's so hard to keep off the line when he pushes the action.
Harris outside. The screen from Thompson. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Here's Joe. Holmgren with the bounce pass. Williams finds Joe. Williams, a screen on Cunningham. SGA from outside. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got 8 rebounds in this game. Outside, Robinson. On the wing, Harris. Thompson sets the pick for Harris. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Hartenstein, he's checked in for the Thunder. Dort comes in for Isaiah Joe. Cunningham against Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the shot clock. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. That one on Holmgren.
And that's the kind of play that fires up your team. Harris with the strength to finish through contact. Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Oklahoma City leading by 3. Outside, SGA. And the layup's good off the glass. SGA's got 41.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Holmgren against Harris. And Duran slams it in.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now, here's SGA. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Well, Hartenstein sees a path to the rim and does not hesitate.
SGA against Cunningham. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now, looking a little out of sorts.
And stolen by Thompson. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Thunder leading by 5. Here's Holmgren. Rebound by the Pistons. Duran's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Harris finds Cunningham. Thompson outside. Takes a 3. They get it again. Duran, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Duran's got 4 points now in the quarter. Outside, SGA. Holmgren, right side. And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist by Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 43 points. Cunningham outside. Pass to Thompson. Harris outside. From the arc. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. The Thunder leading by 5. Here is Williams. Here's the 3. Good on the triple.
There's a reason Jalen Williams has the green light from deep. He is so consistent.
Pistons trail by 8. Now Harris plays it in off the window.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now. but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. Now, here's Dort. Williams outside. He drills the three.
If you let Jalen Williams get to his spots in the catch and shoot, good night, folks.
Pistons trail by 9. Cunningham outside. Good work there as it goes down.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Battling inside, it's Gilgeous-Alexander.
There's so many ways Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can create for this offense. He's becoming one of the top scorers in the game.
Cunningham puts it right back up and in.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Good from Cunningham. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Toward outside. Now SGA. Shot clock at 6. A floater. Gilgeous-Alexander on the fly.
Boy, delicate touch on that floater by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's pretty.
Now Duran. It's stolen by Hartenstein. SGA against Cunningham. All right, here's Williams.
Hey, that's a big-time beat to Isaiah Hartenstein, and he knows exactly what to do with it.
Here's Cunningham. From 15 feet away, it's good.
This guy is on fire right now. Defense has got to step up and try to disrupt his rhythm.
SGA. It's Gilgeous-Alexander carving through the defense.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Thunder.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
In what's really been a fantastic year, these guys expect to win each night just as they've done here tonight. And this will end up another big win, making it 65 on the season.
And you could tell they were ready for this one today, guys. There was something extra on the line, and they wanted it.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
So highly effective on the offensive end. At times, this guy just scoring at will.
Cunningham knocks down the three. Here's Dort. There's 42 seconds left to play in the final quarter. SGA.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has become the master at drawing fouls.
Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. so he drops them both. It's a 9-point ball game here.
That shuts down any idea of a comeback. That is big time under pressure.
Here's Robinson. And down goes the three.
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
And that's an intentional foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And no good as the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he does get the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Lou Dort earned his way into the NBA because of what he brings on the defensive end. He is stout, he's not going to back away from a challenge, and now he's knocking down threes. Those players in high demand.
So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that'll do it, folks. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.